Hey, what's going on, everyone? Sly here with Flo. Flo, we're going to get to it, man. Your boy, Christian McCaffrey, getting married to his longtime sweetheart. We're going to talk about it right now. But first, Deebo Samuel, man. Last night, Saturday nights, man. Those are the nights where, a lot of the athletes out there at the club doing their thing. Deebo used to always do it too. Remember that last offseason? He's been
Bottle
out.
season. That was bottle season.
That was bottle season. Remember that? But now, man, Saturday night, this guy was just grinding, man. A video of him just putting in work, looking lean, looking yoked, but also lean, which is really important. I remember 2 years ago, we made video after video about Charles Omenihu. Remember that? And how he was doing video 2 a days, 3 a days. And we were like, dude, this guy's going to have a breakout season. What happened? Breakout season. He got paid with the Chiefs. Now watching this, what do you think, man? Look at him, man. Look at this video, man. He's looking good out there. What do you think, man?
For me, it's just more the mindset. Like we said, 2 years ago, 1 year ago, he was just doing the bottle service on the freaking weekends. He was at his crib.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, he got paid that year. He was at his crib barbecuing all the time, eating real good.
Yeah.
And he came into camp and he looked big. Obviously, it took him a while to get to camp, so that was part of the reason. But overall, man, what you do before the season matters a ton. You don't want to be working your way into shape. You already want to be in shape and just go from there, That's going to keep you, like I said, that's going to keep you healthy for one, because your body's not going to be trying to adjust, going full speed at a heavier weight, because that kills your joints and stuff like that. Another thing is you're just already prepared. You're going to be mentally sharper because you're not going to be gassed while you're running these drills, running these sprints, running these plays. So, man, I like this by Deebo Samuel. I think he's just starting to just mature a little bit more. I think he's already entered his prime now. Now he's at those mid-20s, so he's going to be killing it. And then also, I think he sees that these young guys coming behind him are kind of applying a little bit of pressure, because these guys, they look pretty solid themselves, and they're going to be going for those number 1, 2 receiver spots that right now Deebo and Brandon Ayuk have. So he may see that too, and it's giving him just a little bit extra motivation. So I love this, man. What do you think?
Oh, man, it's just, when I saw that Saturday night, I was like, all right, man. I was just so pumped up, because I think Deebo, what happened after that Super Bowl, he saw all those comments, man, not only from other teammates, other fans, but Niner fans were going after him really hard. Those comments that they were saying, you got locked up, you cost us a Super Bowl. And it looks like he took it all personally, man, because he has been putting in work. Kyle Shanahan said, hey, you want to change your number to number 1? You better prove it. And so far he's done it, man. He's showing up to OTAs. He's showing up to minicamp, something that he never does. He's never there, but he's showing that he wants to be the old Deebo Samuel, the one from 2021, where he was like our best player in those playoffs. It was Deebo Samuel's show, man. He's the one that got us to the playoffs and took us on that magical run we had where we fell short finally in the NFC Championship game. But that's the Deebo Samuel that we want, man. And if we could get that Deebo Samuel along with what Brandon Ayuk did last year, what Purcell brings to the table, who looks like he's ready to go, it's gonna be huge. It's gonna be such a big season, and it all started with Deebo Samuel, man. So I love it, man. If he's out there, plays 17 games, doesn't get hurt, like every year it seems like he's getting hurt, we have a chance of actually going back to this Super Bowl, and he's going to be such a huge part of it. And he knows too, if he doesn't perform well this year, he's going to either get cut or traded, and they're going to work out a deal where he's not going to get paid all that money he's getting paid. So he knows it right now. He knows that this could be, I know he has 2 years left, but he can only get paid for 1 more year, it seems like, if he doesn't step it up to that next level. So I'm pumped up, man. Saturday night, that's when all the guys with the money want to have their fun. But he's out there training hard, and I love it, man. I think he's dedicated, and I think he's going to have that Charles Omenihu year where he's been 2 days, 3 days, and it pays off, man. So I'm jacked up, man. I really think that he's going to have a big season.
Yeah, man, I agree. And I think, like you said, when he had that freaking crazy playoff run, he wants to get to that point again, because as great as it is right now, these guys, they have their egos and they want to perform. They want to be kind of like that number 1 option. Obviously, he doesn't have to, because we have so much talent around. Like you said, the Brandon Ayuk's, the George Kittles, the Christian McCaffreys. Now he had a Ricky Purcell. So he doesn't have to do everything. But at the same time, I know he wants to be one of those players where like, hey, just give me the ball and I'm going to take us to that promised land. And he wants to get to that kind of Deebo Samuel again, where he pretty much was carrying us on his back as far as the offensive side of the football. He was pretty much our entire offense that year. So
yeah, man, he was the guy, man. Remember, it wasn't the Brandon Ayuk show. It was the Deebo Samuel show. And I think, yeah, you're right. He wants to get back to that. And he knows Brandon Ayuk's going to get the bag, and he's going to be getting paid more than him. So it's like, Deebo's like, wait a minute, I'm still here. What's up with that? It reminds me of like a older boxer, that He knows he's been champion and champion, but everyone's talking about the young lion. Everyone's talking about the young lion. Deebo Samuel's like, dude, I'm here, man. I'm turning my ass off. So I feel that this is it, man. This is a do or die for Deebo. He looks ready. He looks in shape. He's lean. He's mean. He's a fighting machine, man. So I think he's got a chance. Come on, Deebo. If you're listening, dude, keep doing what you're doing. Get ready. 3 weeks away from training camp. Come on, man. We're counting you. All right, man. So talking about that, now we got to talk about your boy, Christian McCaffrey, man. Look at these pictures right here. Look at this guy. So happy, in love, ready to go. Out there marrying his sweetheart. What's it, Olivia Rodrigo or Olivia something like that, I don't know, but he's out there getting married, and people were talking about, he didn't show up to camp, and I know a few people were saying, oh, it's because he wants to get paid more. I think it was more because he was getting ready for the wedding, so he didn't get his ring that we all wanted, the Super Bowl ring. What do you think about him, man? Out there, him, his boy Brock Purdy, both getting married. How do you feel about this, man?
Yeah, man. Well, back to the fans who are trying to go after Christian McCaffrey. He might be the one player that I'm not worried about not showing up to these camps, because this guy has been training like a professional athlete since probably the age of 5.
Yeah.
His dad was putting him through all the workouts. This guy is constantly working out and keeping his body in shape. His nutrition's on point. So I'm not really worried about that. Obviously, I would love for him to be out there with the team and just getting that chemistry. But for the most part, this guy, he's going to be ready by the opening day. He's going to kill it. And overall, just congrats to him, man. He's smart. I think he saw what Brock Purdy did. He's like, hey, let me lock up this good girl. Now the rest of my life, I don't have to worry about anything, because it's so important picking the right person. We know that as much as anyone. That could be either your biggest blessing or your biggest freaking downfall. So I think he understood what he had, and he's like, all right, I'm going to lock this up. I got this ring. Now I got to go get this other ring for this Niner organization.
Yeah, man, 100% on point, man. She seems like a really good girl, and every time you see them together, sometimes let's be real, man. You see on social media, sometimes you see the boyfriend arguing with the girlfriend, and you're like, oh man, poor guy. He's falling into a big trap, When you see these two together, they're laughing, they're having a great time. No arguments. Kind of like when Brock Purdy's with his wife, they're always just calm, really sweet, and you could tell this is a good thing right here. Like you said, you got to pick the right one, because a lot of times it goes for both sides, the guy and the girl. Sometimes you have someone that's out there a little crazy, and it makes you go crazy. For example, man, remember a few years back, Alden Smith, man, even Kaepernick, they dated the same girl, man. And it seemed like both of them dated her. They both
personalities.
They went crazy, man. Alden started dating her. Then all of a sudden he's getting DUIs left and right. Doing bomb threats everywhere. Then Kaepernick does it. Then he's pissing off half the country too. So you gotta find the right one, man. At the end of the day, you gotta find the right one. It looks like he found the right one. So kudos to them, man. I hope it lasts forever, man. Good for him, man.
All right, well, you guys let us know in the comments what you guys think about Deebo Samuel and our boy CMC. Like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell. See you all next time.
Peace.